Okay, and then another theorem is that we can also represent this black box also as a what you call Norton circuit. Okay, so you have AC current IN with an angle of theta and connected parallel with what I call the impedance Norton Zn, and then terminal load. Okay, so we have two theorems. This is your black box. So actually this black box can be represented either by using Thevenin or Norton. Okay, and I hope you have already viewed my videos on this, so I don't want to elaborate more. Okay, so we just continue with the example. Okay. So to just make our discussion easier, I have already done this. Okay, but I will actually discuss the steps taken. Okay. So for example, find the Thevenin equivalent at terminal AB. So this is the terminal AB, which is your terminal load here. Okay, so the Thevenin equivalent meaning that you need to calculate two parameters, which is the Z Thevenin. Okay, the first one, and the second one is the voltage source Thevenin. Okay, so the first one is to find the impedance source. Sorry, the impedance Thevenin here. So what you need to do is to actually kill all the independent source. So right now you have only voltage source. So you need to kill, meaning that you need to set this voltage source equal to 0. So when this is equal to 0, meaning that it is actually short circuit. Okay, so as you can see here, there is no voltage source here. Okay. Then you need to calculate what is the equivalent impedance that see from this terminal AB. Okay, and what can I see here? This element, this impedance 6 plus J2 are parallel with capacitor here. They are parallel. Okay, so they are parallel, and then after you have combined this, it will become like this. Okay, so as you can see, this element is series with 10 ohm. Okay, so this is parallel, and then this is actually the steps. Okay, after you have done this, then you will have the impedance equivalence, which is 12.4 minus J 3.2 ohm, which is equals to the answer here. Okay. So any question on the Thevenin impedance?
No, doctor.
Okay, so the first step is actually you need to remember is to kill the sources. So for the voltage source, you need to short circuit, and if you have a current source, you need to open circuit the current source. Okay. Okay, and then let's move to the second parameters, which is the V Thevenin. So V Thevenin meaning that you need to put back the voltage source here. So this is the step. Okay. And V Thevenin is the voltage that from this load terminal. Okay, so this is your V Thevenin. So you need to calculate what is the voltage across this terminal. Okay, and from here, I can say that V Thevenin is actually this loop, this KVL loop is actually, if you write down the KVL is start from here, negative VTH, and then plus this polarity is actually defined by you. Okay, so plus V1 and plus V2 equal to 0, and then rearrange. So I got my VTH is actually the summation of V1 plus V2. But right now, what is your V1? So right now, V1 is unknown, V2 is also unknown. So we need to calculate what is your V1. So, okay, so V1 is actually, you can use this loop. There's a current flow here. And I would like to highlight that, what is the current flow here? What is the current flow? Can someone? Ada current tak? Is there any current flow? Is there any current flow inside that branch? This branch. Ada tak?
No.
Right.
No, doctor.
No current. Why?
Because it's
Open circuit.
Open
Open
circuit.
circuit.
Yes,
Open
because
circuit.
this is open circuit. So the current is 0. Okay. So when this current is 0, so what is your V2? V2 is I multiplied with resistor. So but right now your current is 0 multiplied with 10. So V2 is 0. So you don't need to calculate V2. V2 is already 0.
Okay.
Okay. So meaning that the current only flows this loop only. Okay. So this is I1. Okay. This loop only. Only current flow here. There is no current flow here. Okay. So I can actually, so the functional circuit is only like this. Okay. So this is my 6 plus J2, and this is negative J4, and this is also my V1, right? So this is V source. So my objective is to find V1. So you can use voltage division technique. V1 is equal to negative J4 over the total impedance 6 plus J2 plus, sorry, negative J4, right? The total impedance multiply with V source, right? So I have write down here. So this is your V1. Can you see my mouse?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the voltage division technique. Okay. And then after I have calculated it, so your V1 here is 47.4 with an angle of negative 51.5 degrees. Okay. Okay. So that is for V1, and V2 is, we have already calculated, is 0 because there is current, no flow current here. So V2 is 0. So hence the V Thevenin is V1 plus V2. Since V2 is 0, so meaning that V Thevenin is 47.4 with an angle negative 51.5, which is same with the answer. Almost the same. Okay. Any question regarding this example? Okay. This is recorded, so after discuss, I will post it in the WhatsApp group. Hey, I want to ask you, how the other class going? Is it only the lecturer post the video only, or you have like this, meaning that post the video and then discussion after that?
Yeah, there are class, I think.
Some and
Yeah,
some.
Also
recorded.
class recorded, and then maybe also some discussion, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you should know that we will actually continue this for the next semester also. We will continue. The class is like this for the next semester.
But also the final exam will be online or?
Yeah. The final exam will be online. Will be online.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know whether right now the problem is we have only siapa tadi. Itulah. I don't know how, but there is a SOP. There is a procedure for the final exam. Actually, just for your knowledge, just for information for the final exam. Actually, the procedure is same what we have done in test 1, like that. So I just give you the question, but with the password protected and so on. But I don't know how to submit for the submission method, because in the procedure they want the answer to be submitted through e-learning. But I afraid that the e-learning itself is very slow, because
Yes.
very slow. So I don't know how, because it's very easy to, if you just submit me using WhatsApp, right? I think very good, because our class is also not very big, only 70 students. I can absorb that, meaning that you can submit me through WhatsApp. But through e-learning is actually the best, but I don't know, because some students got problem with the stability of the internet. Okay, because e-learning is quite big. It's quite what I call, the data consumption is quite big. So I don't know. But
So,
I
Doctor,
will,
how many questions we will have quiz?
4 questions. 4 questions. Don't worry. I will let you know. Maybe around after Raya. Okay. We will actually give you the hint for the final exam. And I would like you to know that tomorrow is the quiz, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is
Yes.
the online quiz. So I give you during maybe 9 a.m. and then you need to submit before 5 p.m. Okay, and then you have also tests. Your test too.
On 2nd of June.
Yeah, 2nd of June. Okay, the topic is the same with the quiz. Okay.
Same
So
like
tomorrow,
quiz?
yeah, same like quiz. The topic, not the question, the topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so can we continue with the next example? This one. So the question is quite not straightforward. Okay, so this is also from your textbook. So determine the Norton equivalent circuit here given to you. This is the circuit, but you need to solve this circuit using Norton. Okay, as seen in the figure 10.3, as seen from terminal AB. Use the equivalent to find I out. Okay, so what you need to do is to convert this circuit into a Norton circuit. For example, like this, Norton circuit with a current source, and then you have impedance Zn. This is your In, and then this is your terminal AB. Okay, so you need to find this first, the In, Zn, and then after you have find this, the next question is find IO. So IO is the current that flows through the load. So this is IO. So meaning that after you have obtained In, Zn, then you need to use Norton circuit to get your IO value. So from IO, actually, this if you see carefully, this is the current source, and then you have only two branches. So meaning that this IO you can calculate by using current division, right? IO is Zn over Z load plus Z Norton multiply with In. As simple as that, right? Okay, so the first is actually to get In and Zn. So okay, Zn. So to find Zn from this terminal load, so what you need to do is to disconnect the load first. Okay, disconnect the load, and then set all the voltage source, the source equal to 0. So for the voltage source, so when it is equal to 0, so meaning that it is short circuit. Okay, short circuit here. Okay, short circuit. And then for the current source, it is open circuit. So open circuit. So no need. Okay, and then you need to actually calculate what is the Z Norton sees from this terminal AB. Okay, so from this terminal AB, okay, so this branch and this branch are parallel. Okay, they are parallel. Okay, so I can write down 4 plus J2 parallel with 9 minus J3, 8 plus 1. Okay, and then I have finally calculate my Z Norton is equal to this value. So which is same with the answer. Okay. And then the next move is actually to get what is the Norton current. So to get the Norton current, what you need to do is actually you need to put back the voltage source and the current source. And then you need to short circuit the load terminal. Okay, the load terminal you short circuit. Then you need to calculate what is the current that flows through this short circuit. That is your I Norton. Okay, and to do this, I think the best choice is to conduct the mesh analysis. So I did actually define this one is I1, I2, and I3 like this. And as you can see here, I Norton is actually equal to I2. Okay, I Norton is I2. So what you need to do is to find the value of the I2. And as you can see here, in between mesh I1 and I2, there is a current source here. So if you have a current source, meaning that you need to use a super mesh here, inclusive two loops, I1 and I2. So from the super mesh, I start from here. So negative 20 plus I1 minus I3, because there's current I3 here, plus the impedance 1 minus J3 multiplied with the current, which is I2 minus I3 equal to 0. Okay, and then this is the first equation. The second equation comes from the current source itself. So the current source, the direction of the current source is upwards, which is in direction with I2. So this one is I1, this one is I2. So the current source direction is equal to I2. So that's why we write down our equation like this. I2 minus I1 is equal to 4 angle negative 90 degrees. Okay. And then the third equation comes from the third loop here, I3. So this is the equation. Okay, 8 I3 minus I1 plus the impedance 4 plus J2 multiplied with the current I3, and then plus the impedance 1 minus J3 multiplied with I3 minus I2. Okay, so this is your third equation. So you have three equations. Okay, three variables, I1, I2, and I3, and three equations. So it depends on your creativity, on how on your mathematics to actually to solve this. Okay, so I have used this method. Okay, and I got my I3 is equal to 4.47 with an angle negative 26.56 degrees. Okay. And then after I got this, then I need to substitute this, and finally I will obtain my I2 here. My I2 is 8.39 with an angle of negative 32.69, and this I2 is your I Norton. So I Norton is 8.39 negative 32.69 degrees, which is equal to the answer. Okay, so right now we have already obtained Zn and In. The next is to find IO. So this is the circuit, Norton circuit, In and Zn, which is we have already calculated, and this is your impedance ZL 10 minus J5, which is from the original circuit here. Okay, 10 minus J5. And as I mentioned before, right now, as you can see, the circuit is actually a very simple circuit, just a current source with two branches. And you can use your current division technique to get your IO. Okay, so your IO is actually the current flow through the load branch here. So the equation is like this: Z Norton over Zn plus ZL multiplied with the I source or I Norton. Okay, so you substitute the Zn value and ZL value here, so you will have your IO is equal to this value, which is same with the answer. Okay, that's all. The tedious part is actually to solve the equation here. Okay, so some student will have mistakes. I know, because I also done this last night. Two or three times. I need to recheck again and again. Okay. Because if you have three equations in complex numbers, so it's quite complicated to solve actually. So meaning that in your final exam, there will be no three equations, simultaneous equation. The maximum is only two equations. Okay, any question? I think this is a straightforward. Only the problem is on this, to get to solve this equation, and then after that I think no problem. So no questions.
No, sir.
Okay. So I will post this solution also. The solution in the WhatsApp group also, and also the video I will post also. Okay. So tomorrow quiz, online quiz. As usual, you need to submit. I think you need to submit to Google Form. Okay, I will create it. And then, okay, I want to discuss one thing about the team, the team working. Okay, the team working.
Okay.
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 Okay,
So
Doctor.
no problem, right? This okay? This one okay? No problem. Okay.
Okay.
So for the team working, so hold on. Just I want to open up my. Okay. 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 So right now, can you share? Can you see the? Can you see my
Calendar.
calendar?
Calendar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one. So this one is actually test 2, right? Yes. Test 2. Okay. On the 2nd of. Okay. So on the 2nd of June. Sorry.
It's on May, Doctor.
May. June. Okay. 2nd of June is test 2. Okay. And I want to the team working. I don't know. You can actually here. Can we decide to have team working at around 10th of June?
Okay.
Okay, 10th of June. So what I propose is actually I will create the group. Okay, the name, who is in the group. So I will create it, and then what to do during this during this one day actually. It depends on you. I give you the group, and it's up to you to actually I give you a questions. So it's up to you to discuss when and where and how the platform you can use, maybe Facebook or WhatsApp or Zoom and so on. Okay, you need to discuss the solution, and then you need to submit me the video. Okay, or you can share me the link. Maybe you upload into YouTube, you share the link so that I can actually assess or evaluate the team working. Is it okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. So actually for your information, today is our last day. It's our last class actually for the syllabus because we have complete the syllabus actually. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
So this is our last class. So we meet again on our class on Tuesday. Sorry, on Tuesday for your test 2. Oh, sorry. Tomorrow we meet again. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Quiz.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, quiz, and then after Raya we meet again for test 2,
Okay.
and then the next week, 10th of June, is your team working.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all. I think your final exam will start on the 1st of July. I think.
Yes.
1st of July is the final exam will start. Okay, so within this period,
There will be.
there will be no class. But you can contact me personally if you have problems or you want me to solve any problems regarding this subject. You can contact me personally.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for your attendance today. So please scan the attendance I have already shared in the WhatsApp group. And then Selamat Hari Raya for those who celebrate it. And also belated Wesak Day to Kes and siapa? Satish
Satish.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay,
that's all.
Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Doctor.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Selamat Raya.
Thank you, Doctor.
Selamat Hari Raya, Doctor.
Selamat Raya. Okay.